What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the next Duel Links video. And today we have a brand new box that has hit the shop. It landed yesterday, Dawn of Destiny. We mentioned it a couple days ago in a video, but we're finally going to get to go dive in, bust open some packs, and go over the cards that are probably going to break the meta or change the meta or what have you. Of course, this is a mini box. I keep clicking details and stuttering, but what I want to do is click here. And we're not going to go ahead and we're not going to look through the cards. We're going to do what we always do. Of course, we can see Tributes of the Doomed and Phoenix right here, though. But we'll talk about that when we pull it. I'm going to use as many gems as I have to, 10 packs for 500, so I think we should be good. We should be able to get through the entire box. So we'll get to talk about all the cards today. And of course, I want you guys to, in the comment section, let me know your favorite cards from this set. I already have one in mind. And with a new box, of course, is going to come a whole slew of new decks, hopefully, and we'll be bringing those later this week. In Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing, tribute one ninja monster to target one monster your opponent controls. Banish that target. While that card is banished, its monster card zone cannot be used. I love that. When this face card leaves the field. So basically, it's like, hey, you have to use 2 cards to banish one of your opponent's monsters, and this card stays up in the field. They can't use that slot. It's not that great because harpies are still a thing right now, but they're gonna, well, they're not gonna get nerfed, but they're gonna change. We have a Beast Fire King Avatar Kirin. If a face-up Fire King monster you control, so Fire King is a new archetype by a card effect, except during the damage step. You can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can send one fire monster from your deck to the graveyard. Interesting. So you can thin out your deck. If you have a graveyard fire engine, you can rock out with that. And also, you can special summon this card when a card is destroyed. I like that. Brush Fire Knight. Ooh, looks like this is going to be a deck. When a fire monster is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, send one fire monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send one fire monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So there's just so much fire in the grave. There's so much fire in the grave. Oh, we got our first special. What's it going to be? Barkian's Bark. Ooh, Naturia, yes! I'm so excited, you guys. If you guys have been watching for a long time since Duel Links came out, you know that Naturia was one of my favorite archetypes that I wanted to build. Of course, it sucked. Now, maybe it'll suck less. Activate only if you control a face-up Naturia monster. Your opponent cannot activate trap cards this turn. Shut off traps. Naturia Pumpkin. When this card is normal summoned, if your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon one Naturia monster from your hand. This card is so good. This is a 3-of. You run 3 of these in your Naturia deck. And we got the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. This is a fusion substitute for dark monsters, and of course, you can tribute to special summon a dark fusion monster. Works like the other new fusion substitutes. So cool card. Naturia Eggplant. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can select one Naturia monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Recycle that beautiful pumpkin. We have another Fire King, and then we have Beast Rising, Continuous Trap. Once per turn, you can remove from play one face-up Beast type or Beast Warrior type monster you control to select one other face-up Beast type or Beast Warrior type monster you control. The selected monster gains the original attack of the monster removed from play for this effect. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it can be good because if you're in, well, it's kind of like a win more card. If you're winning, well, also it's like get over a big monster card. But anyway, if you're winning, you have 3 monsters in the field, you can remove one of them and then get another slot. So it's like having 4 attacks almost because you get 4 of the attack stat going on. Look at your deck, and if you do, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand whose sum of attack and defense equals your life points. What? Equals your life points. Wow, that's a crazy card. Good Goblin Housekeeping. Draw cards equal to the number of Good Goblin Housekeeping cards in your graveyard plus 1. Then select one card from your hand and return it to the bottom of your deck. Interesting. Would be good in Odeon Trap, draw more. So I think that has viability in that deck because instead of running Jar of Greed, you run this because you're always going to, well, technically the first time you go minus, well, you go neutral because actually you do go minus. And then you go +1, and then you get to go +2. So it's not bad in that deck because you'll draw through your deck really fast. Card of the Soul, Vampire Lady. 1550, 1550. When this card inflicts damage, battle damage to your opponent, declare one card type. Your opponent sends that card type from their deck to the graveyard. So zombies getting the buff they needed. Of course, it's only a 1550, but still, it has that really good effect that Vampire Lord is known for. Are we going to get 0 ultras in our first 10 packs? Invasion of Flames. When this card is normal summoned successfully, no traps can be activated. Ooh. Sealing Ceremony of Catan. Once per turn, you can banish one fire monster from your graveyard to target one card in your opponent's graveyard. Banish that target. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see it. Stopping the graveyard synergy of your opponent. I don't think it's that good. Naturia Hydrangea. I don't know how to pronounce that flower. Hydrangea? I'm not sure. If the effect of a Naturia monster you control was activated during this turn, you can special summon this card from here. So this is broken because you go Pumpkin, activate, special summon Big Naturia, and then special summon this one. Naturia, come on, baby. Anti-Magic Prism. When your opponent activates a quick play spell card, select one card in the field and destroy it. That's going to be, this might end up being semi-staple, or meta, I should say. Not staple, but meta. Between Econs and then the new quick play spell that's in this pack that I know of. Oh, man. Exterios Fang. Activate only if you control a face-up Naturia monster and have at least one card in your hand. Negate the activation of an opponent's spell trap card and destroy it. Then, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Interesting. So, of course, it's for Naturia. It's a counter trap. And you have to, it's basically like, it's like Trap Jammer, but, or sorry, it's like Magic Jammer, but you have to control a Naturia monster and you can do a spell or trap card. So it's not bad. It's not bad, especially because there's things that can allow you to get your cards back from the graveyard. Vampire Dragon. What? 5 stars. When this tribute summoned card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 4 or lower monster from your deck to your hand. Wow. I mean, you have to tribute summon it, but if you run this in Soul Exchange, that's not bad. And then we have Des Wombat. Any damage to you from a card effect becomes 0. So Taya Burn, we know we're nerfing you by getting rid of Destructive Revolution. Also, beasts are never gonna fear you, ever. Now when they have the Wombat on their side. Another Vampire Dragon, such a cool looking card, man. Bone Crusher, it's a zombie 1600. When this card is special summoned from your graveyard by the effect of a zombie type monster, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls, destroy that target. During the end phase of this card is special summon, destroy it. Okay, so you basically get to go for 1-for-1, which isn't bad, and it's only when it's special summon. Zombies and Fire getting the buffs in this pack. If exactly one monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, target that monster, special summon that target. So you can actually bring back a monster that was destroyed by card effect. Interesting. This is going to be really deadly in Warm Worm because you can go Assault on GHQ, pop it, and then Puzzle Reborn, bring it back again. So that's pretty dangerous, I have to say. Pretty darn dangerous. Invasion of Flames, and then of course it's defensive. Oh, Naturia Marin. When this card is normal summoned, you can send one Naturia monster from your deck to your graveyard. Nice. Once per turn, you can target 2 Naturia monsters in your graveyard, shuffle both those targets into the deck, then draw 1 card. Really nice. If you can protect this thing or you play it like, whatever, as your second monster. Oh, anything that lets you draw a card is just so good. Oh, Naturia's gonna have a chance. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that Naturia is actually gonna have a chance to be viable. Let's get our next 10 packs. Barkian's Bark, Ninjutsu Shadow Ceiling, and Marin. So we're already here with our duplicates. We got triple Karibo though. Vampire Dragon, Vampire Baby. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed a monster by battle and sent it to the graveyard this turn, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field. Crazy, wild card. Does a good thing, does a really good thing, but it has 700 attack. So if you can buff this thing, then you know what? It could be good. So I'm interested to see what comes out of that. We have a Hazy Flame, Hippogriff, 6-star Fire Pyro. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Amazing. Once per turn, you contribute 1 other fire monster. This card gains 300 attack. So it could be a 2400 attack monster when you first summon it and gain 300 each turn. Cannot be targeted by card effects, which is really good. Solid card. Solid card. Wish its attack was a little stronger, but that's not the way the game works. Naturia Stag Beetle. This is the big Naturia that you special summon with Pumpkin. Once per turn during the battle step or damage step of this card's attack, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can select 1 Naturia monster in your graveyard and special summon that monster. So your opponent thinks they're slick in the battle step or damage step activating Mirror Wall. When this card attacks, just kidding, I can get another beetle from my grave. The infinite loop is real. The infinite loop is real. Vampire Lady and Hand of Nephthys. You contribute this card and 1 other monster, special summon 1 Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys from your hand or deck. Of course, super solid card. You go 2 for 1, but getting the Phoenix is like having 2 monsters because if it ever goes away, you're probably getting it back. Exterios Fang, Ninjutsu of Shadow Art Ceiling, and Anti-Magic Prism. Duplicate. And this is not new, but the other one was foil. So we're getting treated like we're royalty, but we're not. We got Golden Borders, Fire King Avatar, Naturia Hydrangea, and Ill Blood, aka Oogie Boogie with a slice of creepy. Zombie Gemini. So it's a Gemini and it's a zombie. We know this card if you've been playing Duel Links, because I forgot what NPC used it, but someone did. This card is treated as a normal monster, blah, blah, blah. Once it's in effect, once per turn, you can special summon one zombie-type monster from your hand or from either player's graveyard. When this card leaves the field, destroy all zombie-type monsters special summoned by this card's effect. But still, really solid card. You play this, you play the magic card for Geminis that give its ability right away. You can special summon a card from your graveyard, from either player's graveyard. Well, a zombie-type from either player's graveyard. So it's a pretty good card. We got another cute little pumpkin, which we need 3 of. We got a Hydrangea, and we have a Dark Flare Knight. Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman. That's so dope. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, special summon one Mirage Knight. Wow, so Mirage Knight synergy. Because realistically, you'd run this. Like, you could run this in like a Buster Blader, or like a Dark Magician fusion deck, where you can fuse, so like, you just use fusion substitutes, and you could do Dark Magician plus Flame Swordsman now, or you could do Buster Blader, or you could do... So they're making Dark Magician Fusion have some support as well. That's kind of cool. We got Rainbows and Locked Eyes, Card of the Soul, Vampire Lady, and Magical Exemplar. A 1700 Spellcaster. Each time a spell card is activated, place 2 spell counters on this card. That's what spell counters needed right there. Oh my goodness, that helps so much. Once per turn, you can remove any number of spell counters from this card. Special summon one spellcaster type monster from your hand or graveyard whose level is equal to the number of spell counters you removed. Super good with the field spell. Being able to get 2 spell counters on here and move them, and then if this ever gets destroyed, it goes right to the field spell. I do like that. That's giving spell counters a little bit of hope. Maybe not enough, but a little bit of hope. We got the Red Dragon Ninja. It's a winged beast. When this card is summoned, you can banish one ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard to target one set card your opponent controls, reveal that set card, then return it to either the top or the bottom of the deck. That's nice. It's just like destroying it. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this effect's activation. You can only use the effect of Red Dragon Ninja once per turn. So that's really great. This can like target set cards over and over and over again. Wait, but it's saying when this card is summoned, you can banish one ninja. Okay, never mind. You can't. It's saying you can only use the effect of Red Dragon Ninja. It's if you have another one. You can't abuse it and clear their whole field by doing like double summon or anything like that. Naturia Eggplant, Naturia Pumpkin, and Des Wombat. This is like the pack of cuties, honestly. Wow, 20 packs deep. Did not pull either of the ultra rares, even though we know what they are. I would like to pull them. Don't you know I would like to pull them? We got a triple Karibo and the Rainbow. What do we got? We got a new Naturia Sunflower. You contribute this card and one Naturia monster to negate the activation of an effect monster your opponent controls and destroy it. I don't think I'd run it. It's not bad, but you have to have it on the field. There's Mirage Knight! Woo! Mirage Knight cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned by Dark Flare Knight and cannot be special summoned by other ways. During damage calculation only, this card gains attack equal to the original attack the opponent's monster it is battling. During the end phase of a turn, this card attacked or was attacked, banish this card. So it's literally Mirage Knight. It comes out once, and that's it. Bam. Just comes out and then leaves. I'm not sure if it'll ever see viability, but it'll be a fun card to use. It'll be like a fun deck to use. Maybe not hyper competitive, but it'll be fun. And Des Wombat, all duplicates. All right, here we go. We got triple Karibo, blue border, Barkion's Bark, Card of the Soul, and Super Rush Headlong. Let's talk about this card that's literally going to break the game. Target one face-up monster you control and declare one attribute. If that target battles an opponent's monster with that attribute this turn, destroy that opponent's monster at the start of the damage step. So you have to activate this right before you attack. Actually, well, you can activate it when you attack, but it has to be before the damage step. But this is going to be free kills. Any monster can kill any monster now without taking damage. This definitely is going to make quick play spells like you want to counter them, because this card is just so good. That card is so freaking good. Almost a staple. Almost a staple in any deck. It probably is. It's probably, yeah, it probably is. It's probably better than Econ, actually. Not better than Econ, because Econ has more versatility, but I'd rather destroy something than switch to defense mode. You know? Maybe? I don't know. Molten Destruction! Super rare field spell. Increase the attack of all fire-type monsters by 500 points. Decrease their defense by 400. Not sure if it'll see play. I mean, it's good. It's a good field spell. I mean, of course it'll see play. It's 500 attack points, Shady. And we already have Blazing and Pachi. They already have some really buffed fire types. So, you know, yeah, it'll see play. Activate only if you control a face-up Naturia monster. The opponent's effect monsters cannot activate their effects this turn. Ooh, I'm not sure when that would be viable, really. There's some situations, I guess. Naturia Eggplant and Brushfire Knight. So we've seen almost all the commons at this point. We're just looking for the super rares and the ultra rares, it seems. Good goblin housekeeping. Okay, here we go. This looks like we have a new card in it. Naturia eggplant, and no, it will not. I'm getting juiced by the blue borders. What is this, Dokkan? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we're definitely gonna have like a Naturia deck tomorrow on the channel. That's gonna be like the first thing we build is Naturia. It has to be. It has to be. I've been waiting so long. Exterior Fang and Puzzle Reborn. 40 packs deep, it looks like, and not a single ultra rare. Stag, Beetle, Pumpkin, and Marin. We definitely have the deck right now. We have the Naturia deck. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh! Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Ceiling, Vampire Dragon, and just literally nothing. We literally got hieroglyphics for no reason. Just to troll us. Fire King Island. If this face-up card is in the field zone, is sent to the graveyard, or is banished, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use one of the following effects of Fire King Island per turn, and only once that turn. During your main phase, you can destroy one monster in your hand or you control, and if you do, add one Fire King from your deck to your hand. Interesting. If you control no monsters, you can special summon one Fire Winged Beast monster from your hand. Oh. So you want to protect this as if it's Toon Kingdom. So you could run a similar build, but I don't think it's as powerful as the Toon deck. The Toon deck is just broken. Bone Crusher and duplicates. Are we serious? We're not getting any. I think that's the only new card we got out of those 10 packs. Unless this one can save us. It cannot save us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. For some reason, I thought we were deeper into our pack opening. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on. I feel like we're going to get a glitz box and we're not even going to get an ultra rare. All right, we're halfway through the deck, the pack. We have 2 super rares left and 2 ultra rares. Speaking of, we have Barkian's Bark, Naturia Pumpkin, and Heavy Knight of the Flame. A zombie Gemini fire type monster. What is going on? There's so many different ways you can buff this. It's a Gemini, of course. This card is your normal monster in the field. When this card is normal in the field, you can normal summon it. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacked a special summon monster, you can banish that monster. Anti-special summoning. That's huge. Shuts down toons. Literally shuts down toons because they're not going to get destroyed. Toon Kingdom can't protect them. Any special summon monster, fusion decks, anything, shut down. I like it. Zombie Fire. Ooh. Got another Dark Flare Knight. So that was one of our last super rares in the box. I have to make sure that my bulk buying settings are correct. I really hope we don't have to go through the entire box just to get the last 2. Like, we're literally looking for 3 cards right now. No, we're not. We have another new one. Fire King Avatar. Beast Warrior, 1800 attack. Woo! 1800 attack always looks scary, and it's a fire type monster. Yikes! If a face of Fire King monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy one card in your hand that you control or that you control. You can only use this effect of Fire King once per turn. Interesting. The fact that it can be special summoned for free. Invasion of Flames, Vampire Baby, and Tribute to the Doomed. Ladies and gentlemen, discard one card, then target one monster in the field, destroy it. Is this card good? It definitely has situations where it's good. I mean, there are decks that are looking to discard cards to get them into their graveyard. You could put this in the Dragon deck. You discard Kidmodo Dragon, bam, destroy a monster in the field, and special summon the Blue Eyes from your hand. There's options. There's options for Tribute to the Doom. We got one of the ultra rares. That is fantastic. I would really like to get the last one before we run through. I don't want to waste all of our gems. I would really like to snag it ASAPPles. ASAPPles, Vampire Baby, Bone Crusher, and Fire King Avatar. All right, let me check my settings because we have 1 super rare and 1 ultra rare left in the box. Bulk purchase settings. That would have been bad. If I would have pulled the ultra rare and then not been able to get the super rare, I would have been pretty pissed. So let's see. Can we get it now? Can we end this box right here? Vampire Lady, Fang, and Fire King Island. Card of the Soul, Moss, and Hazy Flame. Come on, Naturia Pumpkin, Eggplant, and Nephthys. I can never pronounce that word ever. My tongue just says no. Stag Beetle and Des Wombat. Stag Beetle, Bark, and Flare Knight. Come on. All right, we got Blue Babies, Sunflower, Card of the Soul, and Puzzle Reborn. Come on, Blue Babies, you let me down. Oh, man. Stag Beetle, Exterior's Fang, and Puzzle Reborn. Vampire Baby, Hydrangea, and Puzzle Reborn again. Vampire baby, go away. I'm not having babies right now. What are we down to our last 10 packs in the box? Last 20. All right, let's do it now. Let's save some gems because I have to rebuy this box 3 times in order to make the decks I want. Here we go. Come on, Hydrangea, Eggplant, and Skull Conductor, the last super rare in the box. 2000 attack, 4 stars. If this card is face up on the field at the end of the battle phase, destroy this face up card. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon up to 2 zombie type monsters from your hand, whose combined attack is exactly 2000. I don't know what the exact zombies will be, but I'm sure it's there. Also, the trick with this card, you just don't enter the battle phase. Your opponent, it can at least live 1 turn. It can live 1 turn. Then if your opponent enters the battle phase, then it dies, of course. But still, it can stall for a full turn easily. Your opponent has to leave the battle phase in order for it to be destroyed. Come on now. Come on now. We gotta pull the Phoenix. It's so fitting that the card on the front, is it gonna be the last pack? It's probably gonna be the very last pack in the box, isn't it? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Come on. Of course, these videos are shorter than the full boxes because there's only, there's a lot less cards. And we're down to the last 10. We're down to the last 10 right now. What pack number? Guess right now. Pick a number 1 through 10 in the comment section down below. If you just made it this far into the video, let me know what pack you think it's gonna be pulled on. It's gonna be pack number, this will be pack number 10. We'll do it that way. So this is 10, and then we count down backwards. Spoilers, if you pick 10, you're wrong. All right, so it's not 10. Is it 9? It's not 9. If you put 1 down there in the comments, I'm upset with you. Is it 8? It's not 8. Is it 7? It's not 7. 6? It might be 6. Hey, and it's foiled too. I will take it. Sacred Phoenix. During your next standby phase after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. If you do, destroy all spell and traps on the field. This card is too good. This card is going to be such a fun deck to play with. You use Wild Tornadoes on your side of the field. You can run this with Assault on GHQ to make sure that you actually do destroy it by card effect. You can run it with, there's another card that lets you destroy things. Oh my gosh, I sent it to Jay Woods last night. I don't remember. But there's another trap card that'll let you destroy things. So the box reset. Can we get some luck? Can we get some luck on these last 5 packs? Pull another super rare or an ultra rare. Come on. Uh-oh, we got some blue glowies. Come on. Come on. We got 2 more packs, Ah! Last pack of the video, come on. That was it, that was the last pack of the video. I trolled you guys, shoot! Well, overall, really quick, I just wanna go over the cards that I think are really what we're gonna see. We're gonna see this card nonstop. Super Rush Headlong, 100% nonstop. Sacred Phoenix, I think has huge potential, and you should definitely try to make some decks with it. And then of course, Naturias are gonna be thing. Look at how, like, there's so few cards in this box. Looks like one of the, it looks like a mini box. I'd say if I had to pick one other card that is really capturing my attention, I think I want to see some stuff happen with Magical Exemplar. I want to see it happen. I hope that someone can make it happen. 2 spell counters on this card. And then you could special summon like spellcasters, which is really good in and of itself. But I was just thinking the fact that it's 2 spell counters for every magic card. That's already really good. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, don't forget to let me know in the comment section what your favorite cards from this box were. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.